Hey guys, Ben here, and we have another sponsored review from Banggood. And I got the first order of this stuff a while ago because it shipped from a US warehouse. This is the stuff from the Chinese warehouse. Go ahead and check out that video. There's a link in the description. But these are the ones that came in today. Oh, and I also have the stock here. So these are the items that came from Banggood, and again, this is a sponsored video, so I got all of this stuff for free in exchange for a review. Now, there were some problems. First of all, I want to mention how I placed this order. It's a little bit unusual, and you guys shouldn't have a problem with this because I'm kind of going through the person through email. So basically, they said, I want to sponsor you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to go into the details. Send us links to what you want. They had a link to this, except there were 3 different options, one of them being clear, one of them being black, and I think the other option was orange. And I specifically asked for the clear one, but I got a black one. So that's a thing. I'm tempted to say that you won't have this problem because, I mean, you won't be going through an email. You'll be actually clicking it and then ordering it that way. So I'm tempted to say that you won't have this problem, but I honestly don't know. So that's a thing, because I specifically said I wanted the clear one in the email, but obviously that was overseen. So I can't say anything for that, but I'm not terribly upset because I got this stuff for free. However, if I had paid for this, I would be very upset. So that is something to consider. However, the stock, you guys know, the worker stuff is great. This is a very loved stock. This is probably the most popular stock out there. And so this is a great price on Banggood. So that is definitely an option. Works just like you'd expect. I don't even need to say much about this because it speaks for itself. A lot of people love it. You're probably going to like it if you like stocks on your blasters. So this gets a recommendation from me. Not my most favorite stock. My most favorite stock was the other worker one. Again, link in the description. But that is up to you. The other stuff I didn't have any problem with. This is a Rapid Strike extended pusher. Not sure by how much this is extended, so let's get a Rapid Strike pusher. And I have a Rapid Strike box right here. And we'll be able to tell because this thing right here, this nub, can't go in any further than this. So that lines up with this right here. That's not very much extended. So that's about how much that's extended. Not very much, but it might just be the little extra push that you need. You don't want to extend it too much because then you're putting extra stress on this and you don't really need to do that. So kind of unnecessary in my opinion. This is also ABS, and I'm pretty sure this is made out of nylon, so this one's probably going to be a little more durable. Then again, this one is probably built up a little bit thicker. It's built up a little bit thicker, even though this one's made out of ABS. So they're probably equal, or this one might be a little bit stronger, but I honestly don't know without running any tests, which I'm not going to do because that's way more involved than I want to be, and half the people probably aren't going to believe me anyway. So it comes with the spring and stuff already installed, the little pad right here. And so I think the only real reason why you would need to order one of these is if you broke your pusher arm and you don't have another one. This is convenient to have. But other than that, I don't really see a need to go out and buy one of these. Same thing for the Strife extended pusher. Don't really see a reason to buy one of those. Again, unless, of course, you broke your pusher arm or something. So, moving on to the worker extended magazine release for the Strife. This one comes with a spring, so in case you lose your spring somehow. And then it comes with the extended magazine release itself, obviously. And this one is in clear. And there's not much to say about this. If you like extended mag releases, I think this is one of the nicer ones. This one also comes in clear, so that's a plus if you have clear parts as well. Or if you just like the clear aesthetic. They come in several different colors, except this is the one, that I got. But I think this is one of the more nice ones. The ridges are nice and textured, so if you grab it like this, it's a little bit textured, but if you just kind of bump it, it's not so coarse. Coarse? Coarse. It's not so coarse that it's going to kind of rub you the wrong way. So this is a really nice one. And again, Banggood's a relatively cheap place to get this kind of stuff. So that is definitely an option. Then we have, let's do this first. This is actually the second one of this I have as well. But this is the front part to cover up the strife. This is usually used in conjuncture with the vector kit. And you just pop this on the top. Take this little pin. You pop that through. That holds on. And then these two pieces go on the side of your blaster where the teeth are. And that fills in the teeth really nicely. Already know these fit. Already know these are nice. Don't need to do anything more than that because I already know that they're good. These panels don't line up perfectly, which I don't really appreciate. It sticks in there fine. It sticks in there very well. But the actual panels don't line up perfectly with the blaster, and that's something that really bothers me. But I seriously doubt it's going to bother anyone else. This still gets a recommendation from me if you like that aesthetic. If you don't, then you don't need me to recommend it. So got that in clear. And these are all actual injection molded, so these are very nice. And last but not least, this is one that I have not tried out. This is one that I don't really know anything about. This is a worker magazine. This one I believe is 15 rounds. It's their P-Mag, whatever style. Just wrapped in some plastic here. Pop that out. And I got mine in clear, obviously. The thing slides out just like the other one in case you want to make an add-on or whatever. This would be cool to resin cast and then make like different colors. So you could like tell what mags are yours and what mags are someone else's. But yeah, this one is a lot more sturdy than the 22 magazine in my opinion. There's a lot less of a curve to deal with just because it's shorter. I still don't like the curve, the tactical curve. It's doing absolutely nothing but hindering progress. I don't like it, but to each their own. That is up to the individual. And but the spring is a much stronger spring. Again, most likely because it's just shorter. But this one definitely is a lot better than the 22 in my opinion. Just because it's shorter, it negates some of the problems that the other one had. This is either 15 or 12 round. This is a 12 round mag. I'm sorry. This is a 12 round mag, not a 15 round mag. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking it's a little short for 15. But anyway, this is this magazine. And again, if you want to build a loadout on something based on this, a Chinese website like Banggood is really good because you can get them a lot cheaper than if you were to get them from sellers in the United States. And the only real difference is you're going to be waiting a little bit extra time for the shipping to get here. But if you plan things out, then, I mean, this is going to be a much better option. So, once again, this is sponsored by Banggood. I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube, so I have to say this a bunch. But this is sponsored by Banggood. I got these items for free in exchange for reviewing them. I've done it honestly. There's not a whole lot to say about these components other than their worker stuff. You know, worker stuff is great. The only issue I've really had with Banggood is through their secondary email because I needed to email someone instead of actually ordering these parts. So it's kind of a give-take thing. You just take it for what it is. So thank you very much for sponsoring this, Banggood. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys very much for watching and for putting up with me. And that just about does it for this. If you have any questions, of course, leave them in the description below. Thanks for watching.